YouTube, what's going on, man? Back at it again with another video. It's your boy Numbers Fan Jay. We talking about the AFC East today, and we're gonna start from the bottom this time. A little bit like Drake. Okay, but let me get into it. So the team I have at the bottom of the AFC East is, drum roll please. Okay, no drum roll, I was just kidding. The Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins finished 7-9, 4-2 division record, second in the division last year under the Patriots. The Dolphins, they've won 2 Super Bowls, and I honestly don't think they're gonna win another. Sure, they were somewhat competitive last year, but guess what? They just gave their quarterback away. Yeah, he was injury prone and deserved to be replaced, but they didn't do a good job replacing him nor upgrading anything around whoever his replacement is going to be, whether that be Ryan Fitzpatrick or Fitzmagic, if you will, or Josh Rosen, the young quarterback that the Cardinals drafted last year. The Dolphins, plain and simple, are going to slip from second to last in the AFC East this year. They haven't really done anything this offseason. Like, they've added Dwayne Allen. They've added Ryan Fitzpatrick. They got Josh Rosen. They added Eric Rowe, the corner from the Patriots, but he didn't even play that much last year. I think he played like 4 games. And they lost their starting quarterback. Like, that's all I have to say for the Dolphins, man. Last in the division. Moving on. The Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills won 9 games in 2017. Tyrod Taylor and those guys led that team to a 3-10 loss to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And one of the best quarterback displays ever. No, really. 2 years later, most of that team is gone, and the young core is trying desperately to get something accomplished. This team finished 30th in net yards offensively, 30th in points, last in passing touchdowns, and second in giveaways. It's clear they want to run the ball as they finished 9th in rush yards per game and 6th in rush attempts. So instead of using their offseason on receivers, they drafted Ed Oliver, defensive tackle, and Cody Ford, offensive tackle, to indicate the physical tone they want to set. They also went and got 2 small, shifty receivers in Cole Beasley and John Brown instead of searching for a #1 receiver. Furthermore, they signed Mitch Morse, the center from Kansas City, and Frank Gore, the 14-year veteran downhill runner. The Bills get a thumbs down. Just keeping it real. They'll finish 3rd again. Nothing really impressive here. They didn't really lose much either. They lost their starting guard and their starting tackle, but I mean, they're 31st in passing yards per game and 30th in net yards. You can't really do much worse than that. There are only 32 teams in the league. So it's like, that's not really a loss, I don't think. They lost Kyle Williams, their defensive tackle. He retired. Chris Ivory didn't do much last year after being pretty solid with the Jets previously. But that's also all I have for the Bills. There's not much to say about those 2 teams. The Bills are going to finish 3rd again by default. So, moving on to the #2 team in the division, the 2nd place team in the AFC East is Gang Green. The New York Jets. They finished 4-12, last in the division, 1-5 divisional record last year. Big jump for them this year, moving from last to 2nd in the division. Not too much went right for the Jets last season. They started 3-3 and were putting up loads of points in every win. It was a big learning curve full of ups and downs for rookie quarterback Sam Darnold. While in the 3 wins, he threw for an exceptional 676 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Sam threw for 670 yards, just 2 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions in the 3-game skid weeks 2 through 4. in those wins, his completion percentage was 67.2%, which is pretty dang on good. During the losing streak, he completed just 53% of those passes. Gang Green finished the season by losing 9 of their remaining 10 games as the offense struggled to move the ball, finishing 29th in net yards, 25th in passing yards, committing the 4th most turnovers, and 30th in passer rating. Now, what could possibly fix an offense so clearly dysfunctional? Well, we could start by giving the young quarterback a running game to lean on, In comes the best running back in the league, Le'Veon Bell. But wait, the O-line has to be at least a little bit better. So in comes Kelechi Osemele, the 2-time Pro Bowl guard from the Ravens, who, remind you guys, ran the ball more than any other team in the league. Also went out and got a few options at wide receiver, although they still lack a true number 1. In come Packers hybrid Ty Montgomery, Bears wide receiver Josh Bellamy, and Redskins standout Jamison Crowder. The Jets defense, I think, just lacked motivation and star power, but the addition of C.J. Mosley and draft of monster defensive tackle Quentin Williams from Alabama should give them a kickstart towards building a better defense. I have them finishing 2nd in a weak AFC East. Now, for the moment we've all been waiting for. Who's gonna win the AFC? I can't even think. Man, that's crazy. That's laughable. All right, man, but do your job. The Patriots finished 11-5 last year. Super Bowl champs, beating the Chargers, Chiefs, and the Rams to win it all. This is as honest of an analysis as I can do. The Patriots win Super Bowls without the flashy physical talents, without the super fast, super strong guys. They never have great receivers or great running backs who can go for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. And they have Brady and whoever he likes to throw the ball to after training camp and preseason is. Anybody who watches football knows you can have a better roster and lose to the Patriots every time. Furthermore, it doesn't matter who they lose as long as they don't lose Brady or Belichick. But I'll give you guys a review anyway. Patriots have lost Gronk to retirement, Dwayne Allen, Trent Brown, Trey Flowers, Cordell Patterson, and Malcolm Brown, their defensive tackle. They've gained Michael Bennett to upgrade the pass rush that Trey Flowers brought, Austin Seferian-Jenkins to be a primary tight end, and Demaryius Thomas just for kicks. Brady still there? Yes. Is Belichick still there? Yes. Make it 11 straight AFC East titles. Thank y'all for watching, man. Next week, we got the AFC North. Y'all know that's the rough and tough division up there. Can't wait to get that to you guys next week. Also, before I go, just want y'all to know that, yes, I am aware Kawhi Leonard has signed with the Clippers. I do know this. But free agency isn't over, so we're gonna talk about all of that. Hopefully, my Heat do not trade for Russell Westbrook. I don't want that to happen. But I'm getting off topic here. Next week, AFC North. It's your boy Jay. We out of here.